Welcome to the first episode of the Holy CrossOver. Our first guest is Bo Montgomery.
Yep.
Thanks for taking the time, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Bit of a scramble to get you here.
Yeah.
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 So just to start off, what's senior year been like so far? How's it different than the rest?
Senior year's been a lot smoother, it's just I kind of know what to expect now, so everything's just everything's kind of easy, I'm taking easier classes and the coaching staff and everything make it easier, so everything's going smooth.
What about like your mindset going into like season, senior year, last ride, all that?
Yeah, no, my mindset is definitely just to only win, Yeah, we definitely have a chance to win the Patriot League Championship this year, so that's really the only thing I'm focusing on, basketball-wise, academic-wise, just trying to get out of here with a 3.0 or more,
To take it back a little bit, what was it like when you started working out in the spring, in the summer, leading up to the senior year, new coaching staff, all that?
Yeah, it was a little scary, just having a new presence in there, you kind of don't know what to expect, I kind of felt like a freshman myself, with a new coach and everything, but, during the summer and spring, they made it very comfortable for us, they, talked to us off the court and everything. We had a lot of meetings and, they just gave us, the game plan of what they expect for us and, it was just up to us to execute it.
I know you hit the portal pretty much right after the old regime got out. What kind of drew you back? How long were you in?
I was in the portal for about a month and a half.
You were in that long?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
About a month, a month and a half. So when I hit the portal, it was only because of our last coach leaving.
Yeah.
So, with Paulson coming in, we had talks. He never pressured me to come back or anything, but he said it was completely up to me. But we had talks here and there, and, it just made me feel comfortable about coming back. And, he reassured me, and, he told me that he trusts me, and he believes in me at the fullest capabilities. And, that just wanted me to just made me come back. So,
Yeah. How long were you in once he got hired?
Once Dave got hired?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think for about 2 weeks. Probably 2 weeks. Yeah. So it wasn't that long, but yeah.
Going back a little bit, just, to your journey to Holy Cross, what was it like coming from Memphis? Like, how'd you really end up here?
Really, I got recruited at a gym in Hamilton, which is South Memphis. So, Nelson came to a gym in South Memphis, and he just recruited. I had no idea what Holy Cross was. I never heard of Holy Cross really. I knew Bob Cousy, like it's from 2K or something, but like I never knew about anything about Holy Cross. After just doing a lot of research on it and everything, I just knew it had a long history of winning and good academics, so it just drew me in closer.
When did they reach out to you?
He reached out to me, talking about like high school wise.
Yeah, like what year? Like, did you start hearing from them?
Senior year of high school, the beginning of the year.
Oh, so kind of late.
Yeah. So I didn't hear from them till like the last minute. It was kind of a last minute thing. I had other schools recruiting me, but Holy Cross came in last minute, and it's a good recruiting process. So drew me in closer. So.
Did they like watch you throughout your whole high school season, or when did you get the final offer?
Yeah, no, they watched me. Well, they offered me the first game they saw me, and then RJ actually came down a couple times to our practices and everything, and like he was cool. Like I knew I was just cool with RJ when I met him, so it just made it very comfortable for me.
I feel like you guys kind of have a little bit of a unique, special relationship.
Yeah.
You want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, me and RJ been cool for a while. He went to my state championship game actually. We just been cool. We just on and off the court. We make jokes, crack jokes here and there, and just. Man, RJ's a cool guy.
Yeah, he's a good dude. Would you say he's one of the main reasons you're here, and also him staying on the coaching staff? Did that help?
Yeah, no, that helped a lot. Even though, even though I was in the portal, he just, said he would always have my back and everything. He's there for me, and I know it was probably stressful for him, with his, family situation and everything, trying to get settled with the new coaching staff and everything. But he's definitely a big reason why, why I stayed. RJ's my guy, just, made it good for me to stay.
What was it about Holy Cross that kind of drew it to you? Because I mean, I know a lot of people that go here probably have heard of it their whole lives, maybe knew they were going to end up here.
Yeah.
Some people may think it's a little odd going to a school you just hear of senior year of high school.
Yeah.
And I just find out about.
Yeah, I honestly don't have a clear answer for that, to be honest with you. I just, my parents knew a little bit about Holy Cross just through, like, education-wise, and they know, like, some people that went to Holy Cross and, like, they're doing well in life, and they thought it would be the best opportunity for me just to come here and try to, do the same thing as them.
Did you visit?
Yeah, I did. I visited right before COVID happened. So, like, literally, like, a month or two before COVID, like, broke out in that March area.
Is that when you, like, committed right after?
No, I committed months after. I committed in April.
You committed really late.
Yeah. So I committed, like, during, like, a month after COVID started happening.
Did that affect you at all? Were you, like, holding out or?
A little bit, just because I couldn't visit any other schools.
Yeah.
So, like, I was, like, Zoom calls.
Mm-hmm.
So, Holy Cross was the school that I've been to and I saw in person. So, it made it easier for me just to commit there.
Mm-hmm. What was it like, though, when you first came up here? Like, obviously New England's a lot different from Memphis.
Yeah.
Just on that visit, what were, like, kind of your first impressions of everything?
When I visited here, it was, like, January, February. So it was crazy cold. It was cold. Yeah,
Was that mid-high school season?
Yeah. So I never experienced anything cold like that before. So it was definitely, like, a new world to me, just like seeing ice and stuff on the ground. I slipped on ice as soon as I got here, like as soon as I got on the campus and started walking up the hill. But yeah, it was it's a friendly environment though. Like I'm used to New England now. I'm used to the weather. I'm used to everything. I love New England, but Memphis always has a special place.
Mm-hmm. You want to do a little quick fire section before?
Yeah, that's cool.
Before we get back to it.
Yeah.
All right. First up, who do you most admire?
My dad. My dad has been a big inspiration for me. I feel like he's always just done the right thing in life.
Mm-hmm.
That's just who I want to be when I grow up.
All right. If somebody just handed you $1 million right now, what are first few steps?
I'm gonna buy my parents a new house.
Mm-hmm.
Probably move them out of Memphis. Move them to like
Worcester.
Yeah, Worcester. Yeah. Yeah, but buy my parents a house.
Mm-hmm. What about for you?
For me,
$1 million goes a long way.
I'd probably like invest 75% of it and just blow the other 25 on just.
It's a Kirkwood answer.
Cars, yeah, cars.
Specific car.
Specific car, Porsche 911.
Are you a car guy?
A little bit of a car.
Follow like the car Instagrams and stuff.
A little bit. I'm on car TikTok.
Car TikTok. Right?
Yeah.
All right, you're a vet. Favorite thing about Holy Cross? Basketball, regular. Just you got 3 years here. What's
favorite thing about Holy Cross? Low key, Kimball breakfast. Kimball breakfast is crazy.
Kimball breakfast after like the early morning lift. Like you feel like you just like.
It's kind of fire.
Yeah, no, it's a good vibe. Just like sitting in there when it's quiet.
Yeah.
Or on the weekends too.
Yeah, just chilling with the teammates, just sitting Kimball.
No, yeah, that's a good answer. All right, New England favorite season. Fall, winter, spring, summer. You're pretty much here all four.
New England, probably the fall right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I can put on a hoodie. I can put on shorts some days. So like, definitely the fall.
Yeah, the summer here. I mean, if we were by a beach, that'd be one thing. But when I was here for like a few weeks, I mean, if we didn't have Williams, you guys did like a few weeks in Wheeler, right?
Yeah.
No air conditioning.
Yeah, it gets hot here.
Yeah, it's kind of nuts.
It gets kind of hot here. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the winters are just like ridiculous.
Yeah, no, the winters are brutal. So like, definitely the fall.
What about down south? Back when you were home?
Down south, probably the fall too, because the summers are brutal there, because just the humidity and everything, like it's brutal. So I'd probably say fall again.
What about the winters there?
They're cold, but it's like it doesn't snow that much, and if it snows, it like melts as soon as it hits the ground, because it stays around like 40s, like high 30s.
Do you have days where you're just like rocking shorts? Like, is it like Florida?
In the summer?
Warm
in the winter?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, we're putting on jogging pants.
All right.
Yeah.
If you had to choose one right now, are you going to choose the Northeast or the South?
Definitely the South.
What if we're taking like basketball talent?
Basketball talent, definitely the South.
Really?
Yeah, we're just gritty down there, man. We're built a little different.
You're taking South and everything, place to live too?
Yeah.
You want to end up back there after here?
Probably, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That's
I
fair.
can see myself living in Texas.
Texas?
Yeah.
Why Texas?
I don't know, man. I'm just a Texas guy. I can get into country music. I'm a little... just a Texas guy. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I can live in Memphis back again. I've just been there so long.
No, I know what you mean. Even if it's like a great place to live, like you just want to see something else.
Yeah, like I think Texas is cool though.
Have you like visited before?
Yeah, I've been to Houston a couple times, been to Dallas, so I really like Texas.
You're gonna go into Jade's territory?
Jade. Yeah, I'm gonna have to invite Jade and go to Houston.
Would you want to live in like the city, or are you trying to be on like a ranch? Like,
I wouldn't mind living on a ranch. I'm not gonna lie.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Never seen this side of you.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind living on a ranch, just like secluded from everything.
Okay.
Like I can still go into the city and everything.
I could see that once you're like.
Once I'm like 35.
Yeah, like you got a family or something. You just want like you already did everything else in life. Man. Like just like settle down.
Settle down in a ranch.
I can respect that. That's good.
Yeah.
All right, so going back to it a little bit, your first year here was COVID, right?
Yeah.
What was like the regulations with all that? What was what was the rules kind of they laid down?
There were just a lot. There was a lot going on during COVID. So like I had my own like room. So I had a king size bed because I just.
Where were you?
I was in the basement of Alumni.
Okay.
Basement of Alumni. I had a king size bed. Had my own room. Flat screen TV. It was kind of nice. The living room was nice. Basketball was bad.
Yeah.
Because basketball wise, we had we had games on Saturday and Sunday, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday were all practice. So like
it's like a football week almost.
Yeah. So we would play BU. We played BU like 6 times. So we'll play BU on Saturday, drive back here, get ready on Sunday, watch film that Saturday night, wake up Sunday, play them, and then like that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday like was practice, off Thursday, Friday practice, get ready for Saturday again. Gets like
each weekend would be a home away.
Yeah.
So like, you played Lafayette on a Saturday. You playing Lafayette that Sunday?
Well, they had us like all break off in like the closest teams in our area. So I think our closest teams were like BU, Army. Who else is near us? I can't even think right now.
The South ones? No, that's not near us.
No.
I mean Bucknell maybe.
Yeah, Bucknell. Yeah, teams like that, like in the area closest to us.
So did you just play like the same 4 teams 100 times?
Yeah.
That's weird.
We played like the same 4 or 5 teams.
When did you when did you know it was going to be like that? Like did the thought of maybe just taking the year off ever go through your head to save a year of eligibility?
Sort of, yeah, but I didn't really know how that process went at the time. I was just coming in as a freshman. I just wanted to play basketball, you know.
No, yeah.
So
you like do all that work. You don't want to just sit out your first year.
So I just went on and played. Everybody else played too, so I couldn't just be like, I didn't want to be like the only guy not playing just because.
Mm-hmm.
So I just thought I'd just go ahead and play.
When did you know that you were even going to be able to like be on campus? Because wasn't there a while where?
Yeah, there was a while. We did a lot of Zoom calls in the beginning, so a lot of it was like on Zoom, like getting to know each other on Zoom and stuff. That was terrible. And then
like the dudes on the team.
Yeah, it wasn't terrible. Like they weren't terrible. It was just like a bad environment.
No, yeah,
just
that's
to get
weird.
to know new guys
so weird.
on Zoom. So, you know, we did that, and then we came up here. I think late. It was very late. We came up here very late. Moved to our dorms. Everything was spaced out. Everybody was spaced out. Like, I think some people lived in Figgy. We lived in Alumni. Like, it was all spaced out, and then. Practice was the same though. Mm-hmm. The only thing is like somebody got mildly sick, like they were out.
Yeah, what was it? Like, wasn't there a time where you guys just lost like 4 guys in a day, or like right before a game or something weird?
Yeah, I was the first one. I caught COVID and missed the American game. Mm-hmm. We played American here. I missed it, and then like a couple hours before the game even started, everybody else caught a positive. So it was like 7 other guys on the team caught a positive.
Did you play?
No. I got sent to a hotel.
No. Like, did Holy Cross play that day?
Oh, no. Because we didn't have enough players. So, like, they just canceled the game. And
was American already here?
Yeah. They were in the gym.
Rough.
Yeah,
that's rough for them.
They were in the gym, and they just said, yeah, no, we got to cancel this game.
I know it was only your freshman year, so you wouldn't know anything different. But did you think it was, like, super weird, just, like, almost everything other than basketball? Because I mean, moving into college and getting acclimated is a big thing outside of playing a sport.
Yeah, I mean, there was nobody here, so like, that was kind of like a little weird for me, just like because when I didn't know anything about like college campuses, so I just saw like I thought there was gonna be a lot of people, but like COVID year was like I wouldn't say like 500 people here, 500, 600 people.
Yeah, it's tiny. It's
so like I really didn't get to see anybody or anything. You know, sophomore year was really like my experience at college.
Like your first freshman year.
Yeah, like walk around campus and everything.
What about that spring? Did stuff like loosen up a little?
Yeah, a little bit, but we mostly did things as a team that year. Like, really didn't go out as much.
Yeah.
And do stuff as much, especially because our season ended pretty badly because we were supposed to play Loyola Maryland in the playoffs, and then somebody else caught COVID again. Somebody else on our team caught COVID again, so we just like as a team like just couldn't play. So that was pretty bad. So everybody was kind of bummed out about that.
Wait, your freshman year, the season ended with just like you guys got COVID and the season's over?
Yeah.
There was no game?
No, we just got eliminated.
That's an awful way to go out.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
I had no idea. That's actually terrible.
Yeah, we were supposed to play at Loyola Maryland. They had a pretty good team that year too. They had an NBA player on there. So
was that
Santi Aldama on the Grizzlies?
Did you ever play the dude that's at Rutgers, Spencer?
I did play Spencer, yeah.
Did you play his brother?
I didn't play his brother. I played Spencer. Spencer dropped a good 29 points on me.
He put 30 on you?
Yeah. It was like I tried my best on defense. I was a little kid, bro. Like,
yeah.
I was trying my best on defense. Like, I made him work for it, though. Like, it wasn't easy buckets. Like, he was shooting, like, post-up fadeaways. And, like, yeah, it was kind of, he's crazy. He's a good player, though.
Really?
Yeah, he's
Now
crazy.
that we're on it, what are some of the best players you played against? We'll start just Patriot League-wise.
Patriot League-wise? It'll probably be Spencer. Spencer was good.
What's his game like? Because isn't he just like all
Luka.
spot up?
He's like Luka, kind of.
He plays on the ball.
Yeah, like he'll like dribble into a shot. Or
he
like,
was mixing.
He's small. Like he's not small. But he's like not athletic.
Yeah,
so
I know.
He kind of just like plays calm. Like gets to a pick and roll. Like side steps. Like pulls a jumper. Like he's cash though. Like he's probably the best player I played. Him and
how tall was he?
Not tall. Like 6'2" at best. 6'2".
Damn.
Yeah, but.
He kind of gets, like, buckets at Rutgers, too.
Yeah, no, he was a player. He was a hooper. He could hoop. Him and Javante McCoy was good, too.
Who's that? Was that the dude from Boston?
Yeah, from BU. He went to, like, the Lakers, and now I think he's on San Antonio's.
Was he, like, a wing?
Yeah, he's a point guard. He ran point guard.
He ran point?
Yeah, he was like a 6'5" point guard.
Were you the one that was talking about guarding Funk the other day in the locker room?
Yeah, Funk. Yeah, Funk shot a lot of jumpers. Funk was good, too, but he was good, like, just a jump shooter. Like, he would come in, like, off a curl and just, like, pull it right over top because he was, like, 6'6". Yeah, he was nice, though.
What about if you would say one dude in practice that kind of gives you the most fits or had given you
Over my span here?
Yeah, since freshman year.
Probably definitely Austin Butler.
Really?
Yeah, I was coming as a freshman. I was, like, 175 pounds. He was, like, 220, 230. Like 6'5", like athletic, like he was kind of he definitely like gave me that culture shock in college, like yo, this is college, like yeah, it was kind of crazy.
Was there a dude you had that kind of, I mean, you talk about him like beating you up on the court, but maybe a guy that mentored you a little bit off the court?
Yeah, he definitely showed me like the ropes of like how this is supposed to happen, like especially like how practice is supposed to be, and like. Especially, like, him and, like, looking at guys like him and G, you know, they just kind of, like, they came in, like, they weren't really culture shocked by the stuff. Like, me coming as a freshman, I was like, yo, this is crazy. Like, we're doing this every day. Like, my body's hurting. They was just, like, kind of used to it. So then, like, it kind of gave me that same attitude. Like, it is what it is. Like, we're just going to do it.
Yeah.
You know?
No, coming in, like, it's weird as a freshman because some dudes are just, like, so, like, programmed to it. Like G was just like, he was such a vet.
Yeah, no, he was just a vet, bro.
He was just a unk.
Like, he's like, I've been there, yeah. He's like, been there, done that, so this is how it goes.
Now that you're like the older guy, senior, is there like a big jump you're trying to make? Like I know Paul's was talking a lot about individual goals, team goals. Like what do you really have your sights set on?
I have my sights set on being MVP this year, to be honest. I know I'm like a little slept on in the Patriot League, but I think I can do it. You know, I got the teammates that can help me get there. So, you know, I think I can do that. I also want to be I want to be first team all defense. That's what I want to do. But, you know, that and just win. You know, I want to win the Patriot League. most importantly. So like, I just want to get to the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
That's like my main goal.
I believe in you, man.
Yeah, appreciate that.
You've gotten pretty significantly better in each season statistically, and also minutes you play and value people put in you. You'd say that's more of a mental thing, or is it just you like staying, putting up shots?
A little bit of both, I would say. Just like, I think me putting in that extra work in the gym just gives me the confidence to go out there and like, it gives me the confidence to play how I play. Mm-hmm. And just constantly doing that every single day and just stacking days, it just, in the long run, it just helps. Mm-hmm. And it comes out of nowhere, too. Like, one day you wake up and you're just better.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Would you say there was kind of a natural progression of you, like you talked about, figuring out the ropes and getting your feet set here? Or was there almost a day or a practice, where you came back after a little bit of a break and realized that I kind of got the hang of this thing now?
You mean like just like over my career?
Yeah, just natural.
It was mostly gradual. It was mostly gradual for me. Mm-hmm. I know senior year was a big jump. Like senior year was a jump where like I can just be like, yo, like this is what it is. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just come in here and do it. Like, but through like I would say freshman, sophomore, and junior year, it was kind of gradual. Mm-hmm. Like I was still kind of like nervous to go out there. Like I was like, like it's like there's a lot of people in the crowd. Like this is a big game. Like it's on TV. Like I don't know. I kind of got nervous, but like senior year now, I think I'm just like I'm used to it now. I'm just going out there.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of that, though, I'd probably say one of your best or better games last year was the one against Creighton.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, we didn't get the result we wanted, but that was probably one of your best games. Was that something you had checked off, given that you're talking about playing in front of those crowds? And dude, wasn't that like that was an insane environment? Like that was a cool memory and experience.
Yeah, it looked like it was like 15,000 people in the crowd. Like,
and it was like we were their second game of the year.
Yeah,
and they were 10 in the country, 9 in the country.
Yeah, like top 10 in the country.
And those like it's literally where's Creighton, Nebraska?
Yeah,
it's literally just like they say Creighton and Corn. Like those people packed that place.
Yeah, they packed it. I was not expecting that game to be packed. Just like Holy Cross versus Creighton. I mean, like, geez, like it was packed.
Yeah, no, and they had like the whole fire things and
that was definitely the craziest like college game.
No, yeah, I was just like
it's like an NBA game, like
the whole time I was just like sitting on the bench, like just like
I was in the huddle, just like kind of mesmerized by what was going on.
I also became mesmerized when like Kalkbrenner just yammed like 2 straight times, knocked down a 3.
Yeah, no, he's a good player. But
it is crazy playing against those dudes. Like, obviously, everybody at the Patriot League and all this, that's a high level, but there's just like levels to college basketball. And some of the dudes on Creighton are never gonna get like a look past college. Like, it's just weird how it works.
Yeah. I mean, just like I feel like there's definitely levels to like, how can I put this? Just like the resources you get there, like the resources at a higher major. Get, and then just like it's a little crazier like college experience basketball wise, But I think there's good players, everywhere. I think there's good players in Patriot League, very good players in Patriot League that can play at that level. It's just not their timing and just where they ended up being,
I actually think that kind of like the stuff Paulson always talks about, how you can be great one day, but the great guys are great every day. Like, that's really what it is. Anybody can play at the level of Creighton one day, but those guys play at that level just every day.
Yeah.
It's kind of wild to think about.
Yeah, no. Yeah, we're just trying to do the same thing here, but they're Creighton for a reason, though.
Yeah. Are you looking forward to one game specifically this year? Because I know we got a few high majors and good experiences coming up.
Yeah, probably, I'd say Georgetown. Georgetown's a game I got my eyes set on. Parents supposed to be there, so it's pretty close to the crib. Like, where's
it's like DC.
DC area.
Like
so
DMV.
Like, it's a couple hours from the crib, so that's a game I got my eyes set on.
Yeah, I bet it's nice to play in front of your parents too. Just getting there all the way down south, and
they haven't come to many games yet. I think they went to 4 or 5 last year, so I think this year they're planning on coming to a lot more, so that'd be fun.
I know I was appreciative of the fact that over fall break, they took the time to have those alumni come in and talk to us about life after graduation and show us some of the perks that being a basketball player here will get us down the road. Was there anything that, really caught your eye and made you think about what you want to do?
Yeah,
life?
no, yeah, I was very appreciative of like Paulson and everybody bringing those alumni in for the first time. You know, just getting to see people and getting to hear about that, you know, vast alumni network that Holy Cross provides. You know, but I really, yeah, I mean, it made me kind of solidify that I wanted to get into sports psychology. You know, just help like athletes with their mental health and like mental awareness. You know, and I think just me being an athlete that kind of helps me a lot because I know where they're coming from and I know like the struggles. Like I've been through college and hopefully I can, you know, play professional and know what they're going through as well. So, you know, I think that just solidified that I want to be like into sports psychology.
Any like specific area you would want to play overseas in? Where's G at?
G's in Switzerland.
You talked to him at all about it?
I talked to him once about it.
It's got to be like I feel like Switzerland's one of the nicer places you can play in.
I think it is, yeah. I think he's enjoying himself there. Yeah, but yeah, I don't really have a preference to be honest.
No,
I don't want to say it, but I'm not a big like Eastern like Europe like fan. I feel like it's cold there, and I don't do well in cold.
maybe like what's warm? Maybe Spain.
Spain's
got good talent.
Yeah,
too.
I'm cool with like the Middle East or like you know, my cousin plays in Puerto Rico, so like Puerto Rico, like something like that.
No, I always see like time to time on Instagram, you'll just be scrolling and you see the overseas games. And they're just insane. Like
they have an insane environment there.
Yeah, because their teams are like, here it's like cities. Sometimes their teams are like their villages. So there's like way more pride.
Yeah, like there's like fire and stuff in the stands. Like it's kind of crazy. And during the game, like they had fire just in the stands.
They got that, and they just got people like legitimately just banging on drums mid-game, like cowbells. It's like it's like the biggest AAU environment ever.
Yeah, now I feel like when you go overseas, like you're the guy. Like you like walk through the streets, like you're the guy.
I know what you mean. Yeah,
it's got to be fun.
Like you ever watch that? It might be like Jimmer. Like he's just like obviously like a decent player, or whatever. Jimmy Fredette, but he has like a whole statue in China.
Really?
I think it's him, yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
But like they legitimately worship him, like, and he would just be like an average Joe here.
Yeah. I mean, that just tells you how like good the NBA is.
Yeah.
Then like NBA is crazy.
Yeah, overseas would be a sweet time.
It would.
But all right, I think we're cutting it close to the time, but appreciate you coming on. I think this was a nice little chop sesh.
Yeah, appreciate it for having me.
All right.
Yeah.